Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, the bonus to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This lesson is going to be entitled, This Generation is Dumb. I'll just use that. Now, the reason why I say that is because I just see a lot of just straight up wickedness, okay? And let me get a quick precept to that, all right? Bear with me, Slakia. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Okay? Slakia. Basically, the thing is, because I've been seeing like the straight up stupidity, the wickedness. Like, I don't want to directly say up close and personal, but I've been seeing a lot of it, just in general. And one of the big things is like they don't understand the meaning behind words. Like if there's a dictionary definition of words, and that also has something to do with Jake. It's lucky with Jake, taking a word and putting a double entendre on it and stuff like that. Like, I guess, I don't know, like, but one thing, even though I think I would say, speaking as a man, I think that Eminem is a Jake, but he's still like super fucking crazy and bugged out and weird. But I think he is a Jake just because like the wordplay he does, it is actually just like, it's actually crazy. It's insane. And his old raps were very entertaining. It just felt like the spirit of Jake. Okay? But yes, of course, a lot of people know. But the main thing is, Eminem was able to, there was this one, I forgot the line, but like he made like, one of his songs, I forgot, I think it was Kamikaze, where he made like a triple entendre, which I've never heard someone make a triple entendre. Yahawadah, I get the video, I find the line, the verse that he said. If it is in Kamikaze, if it's not, then I will not be able to find it. But like you can see people back then, not even too long ago, just 20 years ago, being able to use words properly as well as make them intelligent. But the thing about this current generation is a lot of them are actually just flat out stupid. Okay, and I don't know if it's intentional. Well, at the end of the day, Slakia, it's because we're in the end times, and Esau's agenda is to make people stupid so that everyone is reliant on what Esau says is the right thing to do. Okay, one thing is, say for example, if your parents, for me, perfect anecdote for me, my mom, when I was a kid, okay, she would not let me watch whatever I want on TV. She said, and she has to watch it first, and then if she doesn't like it, or she thinks it's bad or nasty or whatever, or has some bad whatever imagery or something, then I'm not allowed to watch it. And one of the things that she said she watched and she didn't want me to watch was SpongeBob. I don't know why. I heard a lot of people do like SpongeBob, but just for me, she said she saw something in it and she didn't want me watching it. So, that's that whole, being able to determine if something is good or bad on our own. Whereas I would say the average or the younger parent, or the parents that are like my age, maybe younger, are more, or even older, the newer parents, they don't know what they're doing. They basically rely or ask, like there's all we have you have all these online forums and stuff like that. They literally ask, okay, what am I supposed to do if my kid is trying to kill me with a knife? Like sloggy, it's just that type of stuff, okay? And these people, like they really are, very reliant, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people basically fell and took the jab, okay? At the end of the day, they say because an authoritative figure is presenting and saying this is the science X, Y, and Z, okay? Then they say, okay, well, the authoritative figure is saying this is right, this is the right way to think. Then I think that this is the right way to think. And there were doctors literally saying, or medical specialists literally saying, actually no, that's not right. You guys are wrong. And then they are getting shut down, and they're getting denied, or they're getting banned on social media and stuff like that. Okay, and there's a lot of different you can see a lot of different if you just dig into it a bit, especially now on Twitter more than any other place, because Twitter is more liberal, I guess, in terms of what people say. But aside from that, there's even more. Okay, one thing that I really don't like, and what one of the few things that actually inspired me to make this video, were people using certain words, okay, certain big, quote unquote, big words, and then trying to make themselves seem smart when in actuality they're dumb, okay. And in that category, the three words I hate hearing are wholesome, normalize, and gaslight. Okay, so I hear that I hear that so much. I actually start to hate it. Okay, and also hero people. Well, no, that's a different category. Okay, so yeah, they might be using these three words, wholesome, normalize, and gaslight, properly, but the thing is that, like, I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever been in a situation where you there's someone that's just actually and clearly stupid, all right, and they're trying to use a big word, you can see, they use you can look at it analytic, you can look at the word, and if it is used correctly in a sentence, sure, it might seem like they use it correctly in a sentence, but the thing is, they might not know that they use it correctly in a sentence, okay? Which is a crazy thing to say, yes, but you'll be very surprised at how much that is a commonality, which is another thing. People think that they are smart by using these words, but in actuality, what they are trying, the point that they're trying to prove is still stupid. Okay. Secondly, the next category are words that lost their meaning. Okay, and these words include sigma, simp, and thick. Okay, now me personally, I never used any of these words, well, except for simp. I never used any of these words on my own, but basically, I'm gonna define them because they've lost their meaning. People just use it, whatever. Okay, so sigma is a guy that minds his own business and doesn't go seeking out women to simp for, or he doesn't go out of his way to be mean to a woman. So the latter is misogyny. Okay, so there's a difference between simping, misogyny, and being a sigma. Okay, so now I see people literally show like posts or whatever, like these like short clips of this guy being mean to this woman, and they say, "Oh, Sigma energy," because it's not. Oh, Alpha, Beta, and Sigma. Alpha is, you know, the top dog, I guess misogynist or whatever. Beta is the simp cuck, and then Sigma is as I explained it. Okay, and again, like I said, they take the behavior of a quote unquote alpha, not an actual alpha, but a quote unquote alpha, and they say, "Oh, Sigma energy," because they wanna they hear, "Oh, Sigma is the cool thing in now." Okay, well, let's do some shit and pretend like we are in the know. All right, but in actuality they're dumb. And then simp. The thing is, they take the word, they take simping means that a dude is, you know, "Oh my god, this guy is hurting this woman. I need to go and protect her. Oh my god, she's gonna reward me," like all this stuff like that. Or I don't even want anything in return and stuff like that. Like that's, you know, simping for a woman. Whereas the when people say, "Oh, a random guy compliments a woman in a most normal and plain situation," okay, and then they say, "Oh, that guy's a simp because he complimented a woman," like, okay, like again, it's just losing the meaning. And then finally, the biggest one of the biggest no pun intended, but one of the biggest issues is thick. Okay, people call fat women thick, okay, which that's not what thick is. A thick woman is a woman that has a little meat on their bones, or like, I guess, almost chubby, but not chubby, but almost chubby. Slakia, what almost chubby, and you know, almost chubby, but not actually chubby, and not fat. All right, and then the thing about that is, that's the actual definition of it. But people have taken that, twisted it, and then they just say, "Oh, a fat woman is a thick woman," or a big beautiful a BBW is a thick woman. It's like, yeah, BBW is a thick woman. All right, when in actually that's just a fat bitch. Okay, that's just a fat bitch. That's not what, you know. I guess I would say Jake, or the because for the most part a lot of Jakes do, like, I mean I'm okay with the actual definition of a thick woman, but it's not. But there's a difference between a thick woman and a fat woman. I don't want no overweight, obese ass woman, and then people calling her fucking thick. Like that's not the proper definition of it. Okay. And basically, I say all that basically to say, you know, very soon, the intelligence level, or the IQ, whatever you want to call it, the intelligence level of the masses is going to deteriorate more and more. You know, one thing that's actually helping that is TikTok, which, you know, funnily enough, I do remember when Trump was president, he said he wanted to get TikTok banned. I don't know why, but it actually probably would have been a good thing that he did. It's like it actually would have been a good thing that he did that for the masses, but ultimately it wasn't the Most High Yahawah's plan. Okay, it wasn't the plan of the Most High, because the Most High does want these people to be dumb. He does want these people to fall for the trap that Esau has. Okay. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11, and for this cause Yahawah shall send. Wait, no. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Most High shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan with all the power and signs and lying wonders. Okay, so verse 10, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay, so quickly, I'm going to get into this. When the wicked is revealed, okay, when the wicked is revealed, even though the wicked is going to be revealed, even though the signs and everything that's going on is going to be apparent, and we're going to be able to see, okay, well, this is the reality of it, this is the truth. Okay, it's not going to matter to the masses. The masses are going to the masses are still going to flock to the masses are still going to flock to their destruction. Okay, and again, as it says in verse 10, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Okay, verse 11, this is the actual thing, the part that brings it home. And for this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie. Okay, the strong delusion, okay, is it's a lot of factors that tie into it. The first thing is the fact that the masses, they're dumb. Okay, so even if you show someone, okay, 1 + 1 is 2. Take this one thing and take this other thing, and look, you actually have 2. Because they're so dumb, they're not gonna be able to believe it. Okay, and that's what happens when Slakia. That's a lot of stuff that happens. When with a lot of brothers are in this truth, that go out on the highways and byways and are preaching this gospel, and people just cannot get it. Okay, let me get that as well. Whoa, shit! Dude almost hit me. Well, there's all that space, and he almost hit me. Matthew chapter 22, verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. Okay, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be called. Okay, or primarily, just warned. Okay, people are going to be warned that, okay, hey, this is what happened. This is what's going on. Let me actually get that. I believe it's in Matthew chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So again, many people are going to be called, but not everyone's going to be able to receive it. Only the people that are chosen by the Most High Yahweh are going to be able to receive it. And the people chosen are only a part of the nation of Israel, and only I don't even want to say one third, okay, but it's one part, okay, and even when it's one part, it's not even like, it's not as simple as a percentage of like 33%, okay, because there's going to be so much more people that are going to be put to death than those that are saved, okay, and that's the thing, like if you said this to me, if you said, okay, well, people are going to take the mark of the beast, and the mark of the beast is, Slakia. If people are going to take the MOTB, M to the O to the T, B, okay, and if you told me that like 10 years ago, maybe more, I would have said I don't believe you, because I see a whole bunch of people that are aware. Even Christians knew. Even Christians know. Like, this is what the MOTB is. Okay? Even they knew that all those days ago, but then now, because of the I guess the brainwashing, the programming, all right, people they're more susceptible to falling for any type of tricks, okay? And that's the thing, that's the main thing. The fact that there's so many people that follow the authoritative figure of Esau Edom, and like it's like there's they don't have. Let me get that as a matter of fact. They don't have belief. They think that Esau is right. Okay. Isaiah chapter 30 from the top. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, and that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, so they trust in Egypt is spiritually, Babylon. Okay, and Babylon is America, and the thing about that is, those that say, oh yeah, the government's gonna look out for us. Oh yeah, Slakia, when the economy collapses, oh we're whatever they put, they're gonna resolve the situation. They care about us. When that's not the case. When you have all these people that want you dead. All right. But with that helps us most edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWAH and His, the honors of the elders and apostles of the great millstone. And with that, I want to say shalom.